Hi guys, Spectre here, welcome back to my Total Warhammer 3. Continuing my Grom campaign. I did get this battle last time, which, quite frankly, it's a joke. This arm is more dangerous than this one. This one's like no fight at all, but for some reason it cost me a unit of Skulkers. But considering they're not even rank 7, and I can just re-recruit one, I'm not bothered. Just get fucked. It kills both high elf, by both dark elf armies. That a white would kill one unit, I'll be honest, not a clue, but that's the stupid auto-resolve. They were both fully outclassed and outnumbered. There's no way they should have killed anything there.
Magic is real!
Eagle Gate, yes. Bump that up.
Grom the pole! Ready to go! Yes! On it! Me? That works. Away! Good one. Now!
Right, he's got his Rock Spider. That's good. That's his red tree done. Those two on. That. With that. Mr. Shaman. We've got the main things I knew that we need.
The Goblin King!
Oh, he's tank at level 50. Surely it's not going to tell me he's still got unassigned skill points when he has no skill points left to assign. You've got to be kidding me, right? I see, you've dropped the ball there big time.
When I gets there, gonna stab. I'll take him out, boss!
You tried. But you failed.
Nasty magic's ready!
Oh yeah, we've got Dirtu coming as well. Why are they taking attrition? This army is suffering attrition due to local wood elf buildings or characters. What? What does that even mean?
Nasty magic
He's level 30. Mentor.
That works.
How do I take attrition from the Wood Elves in my own settlement? What kind of weird shit have they got going on here? They need to fix this with Wood Elves. You can't take attrition inside a settlement. Except from the Plague. Now, the Plague is there, but it's not on the army. It's weird. Oh, you want the one for
Always wonder what ghosts taste like. Not enough elf get
that
in
one.
it.
Recruit rank +4 all armies faction wide. Yes. Then I can recruit my Skulker at a higher rank. Otherwise it'll take fucking forever to level up.
Blech. Breakfast of champions. Divine.
Hell. It's like I had a fucking megaphone. Right. I was just thinking when I got them all at rank 6 I had a different thing on. Should be able to reach that high elf from there as well, and then in March. That should be an easy auto-resolve. I think what they might have done, maybe, I think what C probably done with the cooking stuff from Grom, they've taken that out of the effect of auto-resolve, which they didn't in Warhammer 2. And I think they've also reduced Skulker's auto-resolvability, which is one of the things that made Skulkers quite good. They are good in battles as well, but what was surprising is that a tier 2 unit could be so good in auto-resolve. Obviously, CA being the unfun police, I've decided no, we don't want a tier 2 unit being that strong, and have nerfed them. But Greenskins haven't got many viable options. Greenskins' army should all be relatively cheap. It's the whole point about fielding numbers. They work a similar way to Undead. They don't have costly troops. They achieve victory through quantity of numbers. They don't recruit armies of elite troops. I mean, Grimgore tried it when he expelled all the goblins from his army after losing to Grom the Conqueror in the war. But even then he still had like hundreds of thousands of orcs. And Skulkers having both armor piercing are cost effective for their rank. If Skulkers didn't have armor piercing, they wouldn't work. They'd be shit. But then Greenskins would be terrible to fucking play. Which means that you'd have a much harder and more frustrating campaign, because you'd have to wait until you could get like Black Orcs and then start chucking in things like Stone Trolls, River Trolls, Arachnarok Spiders, that sort of stuff. Until you could get all of those units, you're basically just trying to hold the green line. Because they don't have that many good units, they don't. A lot of the Greenskin roster is shit. It relies heavily on, I mean, even the Skulkers to a degree, you need your heroes on lords nearby to provide them with leadership buffs and give them things like smash them faster to help them out. You need things like that for them to work. Otherwise they don't work that well either. And now if you come up against like experienced endgame troops of other armies later on, that will always be a constant pain in my ass. Now I'm just deciding to try and go on the attack. They've launched a counter-offensive with fucking loads of armies. I've just destroyed 2 of Orion's armies, which Kemla finished off for me. And then now Dirthu's come out of the woods with fucking 2 armies. And apparently now I'm taking attrition from some goddamn thing. Oh, it cancelled my ambush, didn't it? Fuck. I'm gonna have to fucking redo it again, aren't I? God damn it. Yeah. Fuck with the ambush chance. For fuck's sake. Fucking hell. Can you not give a guy a break? In fact, actually, what does this say about them? See, literally, I've got like, I think over 70% ambush chance, and it chooses to fail my ambush. If I knew my ambush was going to fail, I wouldn't have moved there. The whole point is my ambush's ability to move there. I can't fight 2 Wood Elf armies with 1 of my armies. Wood Elves are broken as fuck when it comes to battle, and they're annoying as fuck to fight. I'm not fighting 2 fucking armies, I really am not. It'd be a frustrating as fuck battle, it'd take ages. That's what I fucking hate when Wood Elves decide to just come out the woodwork and do this shit. It's like, why?
On the way. That works.
I mean, I can move... See, this is the thing. I can move out of range with forced march if I want to. I might have to do a normal march, actually. Oh, that's just taking attrition as well. Yeah, I shouldn't be too far away from there. Because it looks like he's on that side, but he's on this side. There's no way he can reach me from there and initiate the attack again. Because they need to recover. Because they got battered in that last assault. I see that's purely down to the AI being bullshit and going, no, we're going to cancel your ambush chance. And it's not like I want them to walk into me. I wasn't in a place where they would walk. It's they brought me out of ambush stance, so I was revealed. Otherwise, they'd have walked straight past me and attacked the city, which is what I want them to do. If they attack the city, it's a full army and a full garrison against 2 armies of his, in which case I can win. And see, if that had been legendary, I think you'd have been fucked, because you would have had to basically... I don't think you'd have got the save, because the save's at the end of... I think is it the end of the turn or the start of the turn? So I'd have to like replay the entire previous turn as well. So you just lost an army. For the sake of, like, oh right, well, we brought you out of ambush stance. But that would never happen to the AI. You can guarantee it. If they were there in ambush stance, you'd never reveal them. How are you still attacking me? You're nowhere near me. Because CA again have taken out the ability to attack people in ambush stance and kill them. Another unfun thing they put in there. Way to go, CA. Right, you just do us a favour, CA, and if you're going to take the ambush thing out, so you can't attack in ambush stance, how about you just remove the goddamn nerf from lightning strike? Everyone would be happy. There's no reason for it to even be fucking in there. In fact, you've nerfed it twice. You've taken it from being 1 point to being 3 points. Which, fair enough, I can accept that. You know, you've got 10 more skill points to use on a lord than you had in Warhammer 2. So we've got to spend 2 more points to get maxed out lightning strike. But then you've added it in that your army's very tired in battle. If you've got an all melee army, that is not worth it. It's a stupid fucking thing to do. I don't know who would conceive of that brain dead idea.
The tribe's ready. Anything you say. Who should we zap? Oh yes.
Give me... Oh, in fact, we've got the magic. Here we have, yeah, okay. Was it just 2 of those army that attacked us? I'll leave him there that time so they can't skirt past me. Cheeky fuckers. Where does this territory end and start? Oh, right there. Rank 7 Skulker. Yes, please.
This magic is real.
Look at the fucking damage it's supposed to have done. It's fucking 4 units. He just got his Ragnarok as well. That's good. You have this as things as well, where 4 units can deal about 25% damage to over half my army. That's what needs nerfing, that sort of shit. They need to fucking check out their auto-resolve. But no, let's nerf the things that don't need nerfing. Makes complete sense here. I think you have your priorities like really, really backwards. You stay there. Fucking shaman.
Now they'll see. Bring the bad moon.
This gives me a valiant defeat. See, this normally would have been an easy win for Skulkers in the past. These units are all low ranked. Some are good, some are crap. Mine are all rank 8 or higher. All got the scrap upgrades. I've got a high ranking lord and 3 high ranking heroes. How does that beat that? In what world? If I was playing Wood Elves with this, I wouldn't expect to beat that. If it told me I could beat that in auto-resolve, I'd be like, what? That means the Wood Elves need toning down in auto-resolve. Like, a lot. They're already overly strong in battle. They don't need fucking to be overly strong in auto-resolve as well. But what Wood Elves do need is their economy fixing, so they can make money and have better garrisons outside of the big trees, so they can actually, you know, expand properly.
Shaman! I'm the boss! Shaman!
Oh my, the very hard difficulty modifier. Okay. I was like, why the fuck's that red? Got blocked by a tree. So you get using fire magic while you're a fucking wood elf.
On the move! Kill the kids!
Dogs! Pigs! Scanners ready!
What the hell's happening here?
Nasty skulkers!
There's two skulkers there, right? One of you chase them, you morons. Divide and bleed and conquer. Don't both of you chase the same unit. Oh, they're going for the tree man, never mind. When you chase them. Actually, no, you chase them so then you can come round.
Stickers ready! Nasty skunk! Stickers ready! Nasty skulkers! Stickers ready!
Where's the big boss? Get over here already, come on, today. Need these two units to get in the middle there. Go in. Maybe you can grab the Waystalker if you don't run away.
Power of the war! On the bleeding! Came through!
Nasty skulkers! Ah!
Simon! Here we go!
Come on, lads!
Oh, they still fighting something. They are. Still something here to fight. Right, well you go that way. You can go into these Glade Guard. Sisters of the Thorn, okay. They broke, so you can come and attack them. hell. Big boss shouldn't be having an issue with him, but he is. Leave my shaman alone. What the hell's going off here? Get over here.
Nasty skunk. All right. Here's gallows. Nasty skunk.
Right, they broke. Permanently. Right, where are these units that are doing fuck all? Right. Everyone get in here on Durthu. You guys fuck off over there, stay out the fight. You're injured. Don't even know where these are. Right in the middle of that. Get you out of there. These just here just fucking free firing at us, really?
Make my spell strong.
Nasty skulkers. The bad move. Curse.
Fuck you, Durthu, you fucking awkward bastard.
Stabbers ready. Nasty skulkers. Bring me. Carry on.
Fucking die. See, that's what I hate fighting Wood Elves. Because even when you beat them, they still want to just run around like knobheads using every little bit of fucking ammo rather than breaking. But they can't possibly win the fight at that point. Fuck me, that's annoying. Because they can move faster than any of your troops, it's just super annoying to just get them. Way much just literally just run away like fucking pussies, shooting the entire time. It's like, no. That's why if I play Wood Elves me, ever, I either play Durthu or I play Drycha. Because I build all melee armies. Because I don't play like a pussy. I can't do this fucking run away and shoot tactic crap. It's like, fuck that. That's just not me. It's against every fibre of my fucking being. There's not a worse fucking way to play the game. I know some people might like it, but that's you. Sure as fuck ain't me. Hell no. Give me a stand-up fight against somebody who's got a set of balls, then somebody wants to be like a goddamn pussy. And see, these are the type of units, really, you wouldn't even recruit these with Durthu. You'd have a heavy forest spirit army. And to be fair, you don't even have dryads. You only have dryads to begin with because they're cheap. You eventually just have tree king because dryads are shit. Because dryads have got one monumental weakness, which is they've got weak verse armour. You never ever want units in your army in the like mid to late game with weak verse armour.
I'm special.
See, armor piercing. Armor piercing is like literally the polar opposite. Units with armor piercing, even if the units themselves aren't technically normally amazing, they can perform really well when they've got the armor piercing trait. And that's even if, let's say, you've got like, let's use Ice Guard with halberds as an example. Ice Guard with halberds have got armor piercing because they've got a halberd. So they're better than the normal version. They can fight to an okay degree in combat, and because they've got on piercing, they can hurt anything. They'll do more damage against large targets with their halberds than they will against infantry based ones, but they'll still hurt anything, purely because they have armor piercing. Armor piercing is one of, if not the best trait in the game. Well, it got rid of Durthu's army down to a smidge, so that can't do anything. And that can't even attack a town by itself. It'll require the other army. See, that's how annoying it is to fight against Wood Elves as well. It gives me a valiant defeat, so if I auto-resolve, I'll lose my entire army. I fight it, I've not lost anything, but I'm now going to recover for 2 turns to get my army back to full strength. Because of the mauling that Wood Elves can give you. They're so brokenly overpowered. And yet they continue to nerf weaker factions. How about you nerf some of the fucking stronger ones? So people don't just play the same factions all the livelong day. And so you don't see the same factions conquering as the AI all the time. Because it is select faction generally that seem to conquer. It's not as bad as it was in Warhammer 2. Now there's a bigger map and there's a lot more variety. You do get a lot of factions that get strong when you get down to like the number of factions that I've got, like 78 and below. You get a lot of factions on the rise. Huh? You know what? I'll take it. Non-aggression from Mazda Mundi? That's fucking weird. I need to get hold of that bloody gate. But I can't get near the gate because every time I get there, another 2 armies shows up. I need Bay Lacrosse and other guys to actually do something. You know, take some of their territories on the coastlines. They can't just keep sending armies over all the time. Give me that reprieve, that breather. Oh my god. Camera's come back a little bit, it's kind of weird. Yeah, I think I've decided against playing Kemler as one of the campaigns after this one. I mean, I'm playing Loki first, but then it'd be the one after every one of these two finishes last, be this one or Tyrion. He might end up being Tyrion, to be fair, because Tyrion's got to wipe out both Marathi and Nagaron, they're both really fucking strong. And Tyrion's got a similar sort of problem now, where they're just bringing armies from everywhere, and I've just got to... I need a reprieve, again. I need like a lull in the enemy, so they don't keep conveyor belting armies out to me. But if I can get an army up top, and leave one up there, and one down bottom as well, they can defend where I need, and then I can send Alistair and Tyrion to go and do some shit. And I've actually realised why they can afford, well, Durthu shouldn't be able to afford too many armies, which he hasn't, I suppose. He's got like 2, 3. But I know why Orion can afford so many armies, because if he's at war with enough factions, basically his armies are pretty much free. Because it's one of his faction effects. So he actually can afford a lot of armies. The only downside is really that if it weren't for that effect of Orion's, he won't be able to afford many armies like the other Wood Elf Legendary Lords. And they've all got one weakness in common, is the garrisons outside of their big trees are all shit. So you can't hold anything. Even against like a small army, like a 10 stack, I'll probably beat your 5 stack garrison. And they've done the similar sort of thing with the Chaos as well. Chaos with the non-dark citadels. Those things are garbage. They're absolutely garbage. But you need to build them to stop factions like the Empire and Dwarves and High Elves constantly coming back and taking settlements or ruins.
Nasty magic's ready. Fine. Good one. This magic is real. Oh, yes.
What? Where'd this come from?
Yes, on it.
Hang about. What? Give me a second here. I was watching that Wood Elf turn the entire time. I never saw that army move there. So does it just skip it when they're trying to go into ambush stance? And you see what I mean there, what I said, exactly what happened? They didn't get revealed from their ambush stance. But yet when it was my army, anti-player bias, oh look, you've got 76% ambush chance, but we're going to reveal you. Fucking such bullshit, it really is. Otherwise I could have stayed there. Durthu could have attacked my city with his 2 armies. It probably wouldn't have initiated the attack straight away, but if he would have, I'd have still won. And then I could have attacked with my 3rd army the turn after. But I had to go about it that arduous fucking annoying way because of what the game did. So it's supposed to be this army. I saw this army moving here. So let's just watch this fucking turn. Because I think there's some cheating bullshit going off here. And it wasn't in fast forward. And fast forward past some of these, because I need to see this shit again. I just want to watch the Wood Elves.
Never you get.
Fuck off. Whatever, yeah, go away, you fat fucking toad. I did not see the army move up there at all. It did not show it on the screen. If it didn't show it, how am I supposed to know that it's there? You can't just skip an important piece of information like that. So they're the kind of things that you need to see. What you don't need to see is pirates in the ocean moving that do nothing, unless you're in the ocean alongside them. Or heroes moving that, again, do nothing. You get informed of it anyway in the events at the end of the turn. I don't see why you would need to see heroes of enemy factions or any factions moving. It's completely useless information. They can't do anything. The worst thing they could probably do is block your army if you're either trying to initiate an attack or you're trying to escape and get out of range of an attack. That's probably the worst thing a hero could do to you. And only select heroes have that ability. And some factions, because they haven't got enough heroes yet, haven't even got that on a hero as an option. And that's one place they do want to get to, is where every faction has a hero with training, replenishment, ability to you block your army in there. You want an assassinate hero. You need all these things in every faction to make it somewhat balanced. And there's enough heroes to put in every faction to do it as well, comfortably. Because if you're going off the lore or the tabletop rather than the lore, for example, when I used to play tabletop, River Hag Troll wasn't even a thing for the Greenskins. But River Hag Troll's really important in this as a support hero, because she has replenishment, which I really need for Greenskin armies that can take a lot of damage. And then she's also got a lot of nasty effects like, now he's moving, so he moves and he adopts ambush there. Right, okay, so now he's up to an ambush. So, right, okay. But why would they adopt ambush there? Strange. And there's nothing said I could have won that, by the way, that battle, because I would have just killed the small army before the other one got a chance to arrive. I wanted to know how they were there. I didn't see them move and go into ambush stance at all. I don't know what was happening. I just had to watch that again because I was thinking, what? Where'd this random army come from? So Durthu had 3 armies, of which when you're playing as the player, good luck trying to afford 3. You probably won't even be able to afford 2. You'll have 1 and a bit, is all you'll have unless you take over more trees. But from one tree you are not affording 2 armies, not 2 full armies. Right, so that's why there's an army there. I was so confused as to why that was there. Well, I did not see any Wood Elf army move over there.
Who should we zap? Yes, yes.
Right, he's there. He can stay there actually, because obviously there's a 20 stack there.
I'm special.
I don't want Massive Oracle to be in danger.
Nasty magic's ready. Nasty magic's ready.
Grom the Porch!
It comes, it comes.
He's got his guy yet he needs an upgrade.
This way. I'm special.
Orc Slayer!
Foolish request. This will fail.
Oh, that army's behind it shit. So at least I've fucked them down to a point where they're now recruiting Dread Spears. That's good.
The Greater! A job for the Gobbo King!
Can I? Shit. Have I got his fingers? Let me see if I can do something. Belacor a second. Belacor, oh.
The 4 token.
No, him. Because he can occupy that, and I'm pretty sure for him that's either green or orange, but for me it's not. And then if he wants this I can also give him that, because I don't really need it in all honesty.
Floated and unstoppable! Whoever's there is dead.
Denied.
That army's 14 strong and lordless shit. It's got some okay units. The bolt throwers, doing 5 warlocks can cause some damage, not always. Dark shards can always be a dilemma. And then Sisters of Slaughter because I've got a melee army and they are good in combat. But this army is complete dog shit with the exception of the sorceress. But then she's got dark magic, and dark magic is completely wank. It's one of the worst laws in the game.
Magic is real.
I need to go in there, I need to start burning down some trees. Oh my god, how many of these can I get you for now? So I can get one more, I can get 2 more River Hag Trolls, I can get 1 more Shaman. I can't get any more big bosses as yet. I wonder why I'm short on big bosses. It's kind of weird. They're still building that one there. They ain't got one either. Neither's that. The EBS hasn't either. Oh no, Empire's recruiting here now. I don't know. We have got room to get a lot more though, so it's not a problem. Right. Let's see what they do.
God, talk. I'm listening.
Yeah, why not? Nikari is the one who I will seek out a military alliance with, because if I can get a military alliance with Nikari, I don't need to go to war with Nikari, because then it will count Tor Reverse as captured. I mean, these, I don't know what prompts the AI to recruit these armies. I mean, if the case of they could only recruit it, they'd only got a town, I could maybe understand, to a degree. But when they've got cities all over the place, why are they recruiting just Dread Spears? And I think the only thing worse than Dread Spears is Bleak Swords. They're like the second to worst unit in the Dark Elf roster. And even when you start a campaign, I mean, you might maybe recruit 3 or 4 Dread Spears to begin with, but then you're moving straight on to like getting Dark Shards or Shades. You don't want to be anywhere near Dread Spears, they're terrible. Your best frontline unit for like taking a charge is Blackguard. Because Blackguard have got high leaderships, they're really hard to break. They are armoured, so they can take some damage, even though they're not amazing against missiles. But you're not relying on the Blackguard to win you the battles. The Blackguard are just there to hold things back from your Shades, and then your Shades will do the work for you. If you build a melee army, you don't really take Blackguard at all, because you're taking Harganeth Executioners and Cold One Dread Knights, with maybe a few monstrous creatures in there. And at some point in the near future, I might try out a Kislev campaign. Might. But I'll be building unconventional armies. Because I will not be building predominantly ranged armies. I ideally want to avoid ranged units altogether if I can. I fucking hate the range units with the Kislev. There's only a few range units I actually enjoy. Oh yeah, just wrecked Durfu's place. You absolute fucking gem of a rat. Didn't occupy it, but he's destroyed it, which will take it down. Which means you won't be able to recruit as many good units. I mean, if I can sack them and get a lot of money for it, I'm going to sack them all as well. Sack them, then raise them the turn after or something. But I'm going to destroy them all, and hopefully Ikitlo will have the common sense to actually occupy them. And then I'll occupy Paravon and the other one. And then I'm going to leave one army here, probably the newest army, and send the other two up there to go and deal with Britonia. And since the Empire and Bretonian factions are like can't underway, 3 armies positioned in key locations, so where the fortresses are, that'd be good. And then probably Cologne or Marienburg means they can't get through to me unless they go into the water and go round. They've got to have to go through one of my armies. And they need a lot of their armies to get past one of my armies and the full garrison. They're going to struggle. And then forts are fucking so easy to defend. Like ridiculously easy to defend. Especially if you've got good internal towers as well, like Slanesh or Nurgle. But even the Greenskins haven't got good internal towers. The external towers still do ridiculous damage. So now you've actually got an incentive to defend your walls. Your walls are worth defending. Because the AI just mills around outside like knobheads. With the cavalry and monstrous units. So they just get shot to shit. Their infantry all obviously beeline the wall. And they scale up on the wall. But just make sure you've got adequate troops on the wall that can deal with them. And once they hit the wall, they're then tired in battle. Unless they've gone for a siege tower. You've got Finger there. I can't believe that Morgor's fucking turned Karakaizo into a herdstone. It's actually good to see the Beastmen AI doing something for a change. Where'd that come from? Jesus, Petonia's got a few armies down there. How many armies has he got there? Shit. And Natural Britonia lost nothing. Looks like he's got 2 full armies, one's just a lord, and then one 5 stack. If he comes at my city resisting with 2 armies, I'm not going to hold it. I can fight 1 army for certain, because I've done it now twice with that garrison, but I can't beat 2 armies. It'd be too much. Especially if you've got 2 generals on griffins flying around. And more than likely, if they come at you with 2 armies as well, they'll probably hit all 3 attack points. I ain't got enough of a garrison to defend all 3 points. 2 of them, yeah, the 3rd one, not a chance. Mission aborted. Okay.
The Great Shaman! Gork and Mork are coming! You here for the big fight?
He's very weak though. It's worth it, moment.
Supreme Champion! You may aid me in the extinction of this thrice-cursed world if you so wish.
I like his voiceover.
Kane's bandying words with
World Scourge! Green thing is here!
Marauders all! Always ready for it.
My Kupona right, do you bring? Beings of great power like us can only be fueled by excess. The sense.
Artisan of pain. I offer you.
So that should have a thing. Yep. Control the following settlement either through vassals and military allies. So because I've got a military ally with Nakari, it's now cost us Tory versus mine. And then I just need another 5 settlements. And that's the short campaign done, but we are going for the long campaign in this one. Because I'm not going to do long campaigns all the time, and I'm going to do them on factions that, well, one, the long campaign's achievable and not asking for ridiculous, over-the-top shit.
This magic is real. Yeah. Away.
Put them with them.
Now. This way. Anything you say.
You there. Oh, I can cook that thing, can't we? So I need a green, a blue, and that thing. These are all shit, aren't they, these ones? Because they're all for ranged crap, aren't they? Yeah. So green and blue, we want that one. We need spider egg yolk, which gives us that. And then troll meat. And that last one's that. But I can't get it unless I either sack a dwarf settlement or can somehow buy it from the river troll hag.
What?
But I do want frenzy back on my skulkers, so the plan was, weren't it, to switch back? Was the idea. We can actually use this one.
Not enough elf get in it!
It's actually not bad, but because we can put that in there and that there. Because it gives me the frenzy, the regeneration, and the physical resistance. I get 5 resistance obviously as well from the shroom. You get some scrap back. Recruit rank +4 armies faction wide. Lowers down your global recruitment duration, and you get 50 experience per turn all armies, which turns you, what, 225 to 275 experience. So your shit ranks up faster. Otherwise it ranks up really fucking slowly. So I actually do like that one. And because I'm getting the 3 that I need. I'm not, you know, that don't matter. I mean, there is like monstrous disease there, which you can use for your trolls, but I've only got like 1 unit in each army. And they're not exactly game-winning units. Oh, I can't have to cook it next turn, don't I? Shit. I'm not bothered so much about collecting all the ingredients. Just Empire building an army, they're going to become a problem.
I will not blight my soul.
And here comes Bretonian conga line. But I did say I might lose some of this stuff. I'm surprised that's actually held twice, in all honesty. The garrison's done me a service. Oh no, what's this? Come down here and deal with this. Fucking hell, the units in that.
Don't push me!
The widest. That'll do, boys. This is Grom's place now.
Gork wants me. Move in. Oh, yes. That works. Away.
The Goblin King.
Won't grow very fast otherwise. Put the growth on. Got it on there as well, but yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about money, we've got fucking shitloads of money.
Whole world's gonna be Grom's.
It just means then they can't just keep walking in through there if they want to. Because the gate's can have pretty good garrisons on them. I'm not sure how good they are for Greenskins though, in all honesty. But I should be okay. Right, now we're done with most of the Dirtfoot threat. There's still an army up there, but that just got wrecked, I think, a bit. Yep. Surprisingly, he didn't lose any construction slots, so he still gets a maximum amount at tier 4. Even though it does say 8 construction slots, so he should have lost 2, in theory. Or lost at least 1, because technically it'd be 9, wouldn't it?
Now they'll see.
Right, we're in a good place. We've broke down those armors, we're getting ready to attack. Actually, what we could do as well is
On it.
move them up here.
The tribe's ready.
Right, okay, I'm going to leave this part here today, guys. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, leave a like. If you're new around here, please drop a subscription, help grow the channel, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Take care, everyone.